Attorney's Office. How can I direct your call?
Yes, I'm recording this call. If one feels their life is in jeopardy and they don't feel safe, I've been
Let me
trying.
transfer you to one of our sergeants, okay?
Is it going to be a
Hold on.
live person or a voicemail? Hello, may I have your investigator number?
495.
Okay. If a person feels their life is in jeopardy for her being harassed and crimes that the police have been covering up for years, is there any place that a female can go in domestic violence getting sabotaged and railroaded to get services? Because police has intervened me multiple times and even arrested me for trying to get services and report crimes.
Okay. What city do you live in?
Dallas.
And you've contacted the Dallas Police Department?
Right. They're sabotaging the reports and have arrested me, detained me, multiple different police departments for cover-up.
And what's your callback number?
Yes, I've been getting called. I've been trying to address this for years, and I haven't really been fruitful. I even came out to the Family Violence Division, and I talked to Tommy. I think it's Lenore, and he hasn't returned my call. And if a person feels that their life is in jeopardy, I don't understand why I would get ignored for so long.
Who all have you reached out to?
Well, I've reached out.
Obviously, you said you'd reached out to Dallas.
Yeah, and I tried to. They keep on interrupting me at organizations, and they even arrested me there, which I thought was amazing. But no one seems to share that that agree with me in that situation that I've come in contact with. To get arrested for trying to attend a domestic violence support group, and then they cover for the evidence that I've shown them. It won't take the report for stalking and sabotage reports and give me criminal trespasses and falsify information and documents multiple different police departments. But if such insanity is going on, I don't know why anyone would share my amazement while I was forced to leave pushed and shoved and police intervened in me doing a protection order at George Allen and was forced to leave pushed and shoved there at Frank Crowley. If someone would have taken these reports, that's a lot of amazing evidence that someone is sabotaging my ability to escape the situation that I'm in. And I don't know, if someone would have taken more care with the DA and returned my calls and realized how serious it is if the police show up and intervene someone escaping domestic abuse situation and arrested a person for doing it. My phone shut off in emergencies. Police won't do a report or an investigation of that. For AT&T, I could never get my phone back on. I've only had the phone for a month and had problems with it 3 or 4 times that month. And then I could never get it cut back on again.
And who was disconnecting your phone?
I believe that he had something to do with it. Because it happened at multiple different providers. My phone would shut off, another phone. I believe in some kind of way he was breaking into the network.
It's a highly, I wouldn't say impossible, but it's highly unlikely because they go to great lengths to fortify their network so that people don't, break into it to cause mayhem.
Well, here's a red flag. Police don't typically interrupt someone making reports to their cell phone provider and asking for an investigation. If police are interrupting it, that's a red flag that it's happening. When you go report issues with your phone, do you find the police there waiting on you and force you to leave and prevent you from reporting it?
Nope.
Right. So that's a red flag. It's occurring. And it has happened multiple times, and the police intervening in the investigation was a red flag. It was really happening. They intervened in a lot of other investigation. But what I'm not understanding is why I'm reporting it to the district attorney for years and it's getting ignored there.
Well, the problem with calling a district attorney is we don't take reports. What we do is we prosecute offenses that other agencies send to us and get them prepared for trial.
Okay, so if the police department won't pick up a case out of corruption and they're able to violate me and mistreat me, are you saying that there's no way where I can call to get protection on the planet?
You might check with the Attorney General's office for the state.
Okay, so I'm not understanding why I keep going for years a revolving door, a revolving circle of where to report, and I can never find the right place to report that I feel my life is in jeopardy because I can't report the police. We've just discussed that I've experienced some amazing things.
Right.
And to never be able to report it, to never speak with an investigator, to get arrested trying to speak with to investigators. District attorney on an active case wouldn't help me on one of their false arrests or do an investigation on their own case for corruption. Denied me that right. Slander on detained on multiple false pretenses. My child custody rights are getting violated to this day. That's very painful for me and my daughter. That's getting ignored. CPS won't investigate. No agency will investigate. And it's been going on years. So I'm telling you that I feel my life is in jeopardy. And there's nowhere on the planet that I can go to tell someone that police are committing crimes to jeopardize my life and my safety. I can't go anywhere on the planet to discuss that with a live person.
Well, there's always the Texas Rangers. They're the lead law enforcement agency in the state of Texas.
Well, I had a problem there at the Texas Rangers. They wouldn't take the report, so I called 911 on while I was there. Because at first they wouldn't take the report, and they have been doing that at multiple different places. So then they finally came with someone. Then the police interrupted the report. Because I've been denied services for years. So the police interrupted the report and arrested me to prevent the report. And I haven't heard back from them. That's why I don't feel safe. Because I was handcuffed at the FBI. They took me outside. I told them I fear my life and my safety because police were involved in abuse and harassment. They took me outside so I can be off camera, handcuffed me, and read the legal document that I showed to the FBI because they wanted to know what the FBI saw. And then tried to convince me I had a criminal trespass from the FBI so I couldn't come back and get the status. But if you're the district attorney and you're dumbfounded and don't know where I can go get help to save my life, that doesn't leave me with a lot of hope.
Yeah, like I said, the state attorney general's office or the Texas Rangers, because we just don't take reports. We take reports that other agencies file with us, and then we prepare those for prosecution for court.
So you're saying that when police commit crimes for all citizens, is this difficult for the police to get consequences? I don't think that that's very safe for our society.
I'm saying the Texas Rangers come in and they do an investigation, but I would start with that local police department's internal affairs first.
Yes, it's been ignored. That's why I don't feel safe, because internal affairs ignored all the chaos. I was threatened to arrest for trying to report identity theft. I still haven't reported it. These aren't just minor infractions. Who threatens to arrest someone for reporting identity theft? Who arrests someone for sitting at a domestic violence support group, assaults them, and consistently keep getting away with it? Come to hotel rooms after I've called on my phone pleading for my life, come to a hotel room and remove me and assault me and arrest me there in a scheme. Then I'm trying to report.
There's a lot going on.
Right, and then I try to report the interference with child custody crimes. They call mental health people out to sabotage the report and won't take it. If there's a lot going on, that's a red flag. If I can't report it anywhere on the planet, I shouldn't have to be going through this for years.